Are you ready to forge? Because I am, and welcome to the Friday Forge. Awesome to be back. I have, yes, finally, I have my Grim Reminders here, and we are going to be having a lot of fun with Grim Reminders. We're going to be opening what's in here. I went for the Reaper of Ember pledge. And because obviously it's not on TCO, okay, it's on the dev part of TCO, but that's fine. But let's take advantage of what we've got on the table, and let's take advantage of playing, playing some Grim Reminders against Grim Reminders. I'm not sure how many of you are watching. My numbers are a little bit slow, but it'll be awesome to. Say hi. If you could say hi. Awesome to. I'm just gonna check the. Say hi. Everything's looking good. On here. And wow, I also need to update this. There we go. A little bit of behind the curtain production stuff there that I realise has not gone so well. Also, I've got a bit of music in the background. It'd be good to hear how that is, how that's looking. That music in the background, as well. But let's dive in and see, and then we'll get to see. Let's just move that deck out of the way, with the all important Ecto Charge deck, which I managed to get. I don't know, we can talk about Ecto Charge at a little bit later on today. So yeah, thank you. If you're in the chat, come and say hi. I'm going to crack into this. I'm really excited about this. If you're in the chat, come and say hey. It'd be really cool to see that you're there. And let's open. Let's open the box. I did open this today. I did make sure that everything was in here. However, I didn't look at I didn't look at the deck. I didn't look at my other decks. I didn't look at anything else apart from the just to make sure everything was actually there, and I believe it actually is there. So here we go. Isn't this absolutely exciting? So here we go. That which remains remembers. We have KeyForge 12 brand new decks here, and that is really exciting. We have our KeyForge adventures. Depending on how tonight goes, I might open this. We might see how this goes. I haven't played through it. It's the multiplayer scenario, which is brand new. I haven't even played the House of Gormont or whatever that one is called either. So yeah, we're going to do that one as well. Now we also have the Grim Reminders Awakening deck, Awakenings edition deck. So we'll probably open that one tonight. We have a Menagerie deck. This is an extra one that I bought after seeing Menagerie. I added this onto it, and we have my name deck. Now, of course, for some reason I completely forgot I did this, but I actually named this after my kids' names. So it's called Henry Edward of the Arena. So both my kids called Henry and Edward. And I've realised that you probably saw the QR code there, which we're not sure if that is the QR code for the deck or not. I hope not. But you know what? Just in case, because I have live stream, I have had it before where I have opened the deck on stream and it got. Someone scanned it before me as well, so I'm just going to check this one out. That's an invalid deck code. We're good. We don't need to worry so much about that as well. So that is that deck. We have Mars, Brobnar, and the new house, Geistoid, in this deck as well. So that's quite cool. I don't remember. I know I didn't choose the houses. I chose not to choose the houses. I chose not to choose the colour. And I just went with whatever. So that's fine. And then obviously I'll put Henry Edward, the name of my kids. So that's a little bit for them as well. We have our backer kit stuff here. And we'll open this in just a second. And then we also have the Grim Reminders playmat. I chose Star Alliance this time because I absolutely loved this this artwork, this playmat. A contemplating captain, I guess, is it captain or whoever it is, sat on in the bridge, in the command chair, contemplating what to do next. Yeah. Very much the look on my face when I'm playing KeyForge. Yeah, so that's the thing. Cool, that's beautiful. That's going to go straight onto my table actually, and we'll put it over this one here. These are in the perfect position for the overhead camera. These I spent a good 10 minutes doing that as well. So that's that side. Then we have our playmat for our Grim Reminders deck. Make sure it is the playmat. Yes. And I won't open the poster, but let's just have a look at this. That is really nice. Henry Edward of the Arena. I think I like the old ones, but this is still really cool. I like this being in the middle, I think, but this is a little bit different, but really cool all the same. So that's there, and that is going to go on the other side. And this obviously, this is the poster, and we're not opening this just yet because obviously we need to discover the deck, don't we? Yeah, we need to discover the deck. So let's put the box over there. I did only go for the Reaper of Ember deck. I do with the price of, I guess, the taxes and delivery. I was like, well, you know, I want to support my LGS. I want to support Malatorsk, who is my local gaming store here in Sweden, in Skövde, and so I really want to support them and yeah, go there. So we're not opening this. We're going to open this one, and we're also going to open the other Grim Reminders deck here. But before we do that, we need to have a look at our preview cards and what else is in here. So obviously I went for the Geistoid, Housed Geistoid pin. This one I don't have. So yep, that is going somewhere half visible. We have the Awakenings, another Awakenings edition Archon deck. Okay, cool. So we have two Awakenings editions Archon decks. I'm guessing this one is the one with the Revenant. So that will be really good as well. So yeah, let's do that. Have we got anyone? Have we even got anyone in chat yet? Or am I just talking to myself? I'm probably just talking to myself, which is absolutely fine. So you're more than welcome to say there. Two Menagerie decks, which we'll open later, and we will open one of these probably with the Revenant. We'll open today. However, Ember Skies. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this exciting? Let's have a look at the Ember Skies preview cards, and the thing I want to see most is, did I get a sign card? Let's have a look. Hey, Hey man, how's it going, Gunnar? Good to see you. Welcome back to the Friday Forge. Probably every other Friday. With my current schedule and everything coming in. So, yep, you help to make this possible. Your pledge to support KeyForge has made it possible to provide you with these 3 preview cards from the forthcoming 8th set Ember Skies. 8th set Ember Skies, that's pretty cool. And if you guys remember from last year, I kind of said like 7th or 8th set would be probably the best set of KeyForge, where it's almost, perfect after they've ironed out the creases. We'll see if that's still true, change of ownership, but hopefully that is true and the guys have taken it on and done a good job here. But let's see what we have here. So we have KeyForge Ember Skies. The preview cards are here. I don't see anything hugely special about this. I probably didn't get get the signed copy, but that's okay. Yep. Okay. Give me 1 second. My big ass pair of scissors. Make sure I don't cut the cards. There we go. So nothing signed, that's fine. So we got a Ghost in the Sun, Incense, and Nice to Greet You. Now, I have not been doing the I have not been looking at many spoilers for this set because I've been busy, but I also want to experience this as well. So we have Nice to Greet You. It's enhanced the enhanced House Mars. A non-Mars card in this deck has been given the Mars House affiliation in addition to its original house. Okay, I'm not sure if this has been spoiled, or if anyone else has seen this before. This is new to me. This is very, very new to me. So, Nice to Greet You. You enhanced House Mars onto cards. That is pretty cool. I did not expect that. I did not expect that was going to happen. Okay. But I like that houses are... You can enhance other houses with... Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm really, really good with that. I like that. Because you can really go one step further with the unique. Oh yeah. Okay. Very, very good. Okay. Yeah. I like that. A Ghost in the Sun. Put a creature into play from your discard pile. For each forged key your opponent has, put a creature into play from your discard pile. Okay, this is good, and I think the one reason that I think this is really good is that this is Ember Skies, right? And we are now talking about Ember Skies as the 8th set. We haven't even got the Grim Reminders yet, but Geistoid still has the discard, playing with the discard effects to it. So Geistoid is keeping the flavour of Grim Reminders going forward. Which is really cool. Same as Unfathomable, it still keeps some of the flavour of Dark Tidings, even though there's no tide. You still get that kind of the disruption in Unfathomable. The disruption that the tide brought is still there in the flavour of. That's really nice. I like those two new mechanics, and then we have Incensed. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature gets +3 power. Okay. So remainder each friendly creature gains +3 power. Now this is also quite interesting because this is something that I have seen in the Star Wars Unlimited previews. I'm getting quite excited about the Star Wars Unlimited game as well. And they were talking about this on a Star Wars Unlimited podcast, where obviously, like, by the end of if they got +3 power, by the end of the turn they could probably all die anyway if they've taken enough damage, but they still have enough damage for you to do what you need to do with them. So, but then Brobnar, you're just going to want to fight with them anyway. So depending on the flavour of Brobnar, what Brobnar looks like, how that looks and everything, this could be really interesting. So yeah, they are some really good Ember Skies stuff. I really like this. I really like this. So that is great. Cool. Preview cards, Ember Skies, looking really awesome. However, we've barely touched Grim Reminders yet, so let's put a pin in Ember Skies for just a minute, and let's open Henry Edward of the Arena. And let's see what we have here. So that is the Deck ID card. That is the Archon card. Put that up there. And obviously the quick reference card. Double-sided. Yep, doesn't need to happen. Anything happens there. And then let's flip the card from the top. Okay, so let's go from the top down. We have, I think it's better to actually look at the card, or if we will look at the screen. Yeah, right. Let's find final refrain. Play each creature from your discard pile. Put each creature from your discard pile into play ready. Then fight with them one at a time. Destroy each creature. Put into play this way. That's really good, and I love the artwork. That's just brilliant. Like, we just take a closer look at that. That's Brick Nasty, right? The final refrain, the final encore. Bring them out, make them fight, clear the board, and then put them away. And obviously, like, if we have Brick Nasty on there, that's another big party, because obviously we know Brick Nasty is in this set, so that's really fun. Really like that one already. Fling. Destroy a friendly creature. If you do, deal damage to an enemy creature equal to the destroyed creature's power. Destroy a friendly creature. Deal damage to an enemy creature with 3 splash. Yeah, nice. Obviously, this gets around taunt and elusive. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like that. What have we got here? Concussive transfer. Deal 3 to a creature. Redistribute all damage on creatures among all creatures. Yep, I do. I think I have that one in my first reminder sec. Berserker Slam, we all know this one. Really nice, it's back in the set. Blunderbore. I like this one. Haunted, making a difference here. With a draw enhancement. If you're haunted, opponent loses 2, otherwise they lose 1. So you still get most of the effect that's happening. Down to size, choose an enemy creature. At the end of the turn, that creature is going to have 1 power and 0 armor. The action effect, obviously, I think it was Pale Star? Pale Star had that, didn't it? Where it kind of put everything down for a turn. But that's just that in an action form. Okay, so we also have a second down to size. A Headhunter coming in on the commons. Well, this is nice. Heavyweight Morik. This is a new one for me. Splash attack 2, scrap, deal 2 to a friendly creature, and 2 to an enemy creature. Which the other thing is that you still get the splash, kind of the splash over two sides, but you still get to deal damage even if you scrap this one as well. And that has my first discard pip in this deck. 2, 3, 3 left in Brobnar. Recklessness. Each player discards 3 random cards from their hand, then draws 3 cards. I like this card. Yeah, I have, but I can say again, I did not choose my houses. I chose not to choose my houses. I didn't choose the colour. All I chose was Henry Edward as the name. So Henry Edward of the Arena. Pretty nice, pretty standard. And yeah, I thought let's have a nice surprise there. I think I did anyway. I'm not sure because I don't remember choosing Brobnar. Maybe I did choose Brobnar. Do you know what, man? I really can't remember. Maybe I did, yeah. Thunderdell. Here we go. While you are haunted, the Thunderdell gains splash attack 5, which is pretty huge. Okay, so all I'm looking is that this deck 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 creatures, which is a bit of a shame with Final Refrain, but we'll see what's in the rest of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ember in this set. A few discarding. So it's okay. A bit spot damage as well, which is pretty good. So it's an okay Brobnar house. What game did you get? Gonna Kickstarter game. Oh wow, there's one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Scrap Scrounger. Swap an artifact from your a Maverick. I was just looking at this thinking. Yeah, Recklessness combat. Yeah, you've got this. The Recklessness has the like a huge amount of disruption there, which is really cool. Yeah, Scrap Scrounger Maverick. Swap an artifact from your discard pile with a card in your hand. So hopefully have some artifacts. So that actually makes some stuff. Let's make some. I've got all this space over here, and I'm kind of bringing stuff. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Just making sure I'm not miscounting there. Let's see. Okay, Geistoid, here we go. Phantasmal Visit. Stun and exhaust a creature. If you are haunted, archive Phantasmal Visit. Pretty nice. Yeah, nice. Disruption. Not going to complain about that. Tribute Collector. Taunt. Play after fight. A friendly creature captures 1. Pretty nice. Be Our Geist. Choose a creature in any haunted player's discard pile. Play that creature as if you were in your hand. This is really strong. This is really, really strong. I'm just thinking about going up against all those Infernus decks. That is really cool. The artwork there is brilliant. Is that like Christmas tree? Be Our Geist. I mean, look, it's a candlestick. He's got candlesticks for hands. Is that like a reference to the what's his name in Beauty and the Beast, the Disney one? That's really cool. That is really cool. Yeah. Okay, Be Our Geist. Haunted House. Haunted House, which I think this is the same house in from the House of Gormon, House of Geistoid, or whatever the thing is. Let's just double check that. I'm lazy and not picking up. Yep. My unopened KeyForge adventure. There we go. It is the Haunted House from Fall of the House Fall of the House Gormengeist. Which is pretty cool. What does it do? At the start of your turn, if you are not haunted, discard the top card of your deck. If you are not haunted, discard. Nice. Omni, if you're haunted, gain 1. Really good card. Really, really good card. Okay, I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with this one. I feel like there's a good amount of Ember control so far, but also, like, you've got Headhunter, so fight gain 1. You've got creature control, and you've got some Ember control there. You've got capture, but yeah, there's okay, yeah, there's a good amount here, but we're only on 5 creatures. Only on 5 creatures so far, so it might be one of those decks. Double. Ooh. Double house. Haunted house. If you're haunted, gain 1. That's 2 Ember each turn. If you're haunted. Great. And obviously, where is it? With a Scrap Scrounger, swap an artifact from your discard pile with a card in your hand. So if it's destroyed, it's going to come back in, and I can, play it next turn anyway. So yeah. Drunk Restoration, we've seen this. I've seen this one before. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck, but you put a discard a card into your hand. I love that card. That was a huge help last time. Despite it, I'm still losing, but that was because it was a brig I played up against. So yeah. Mehmet, play destroyed, archive the top card of your discard pile. That's cool. With the amount of discard pile, play that. You basically archive a card from your hand, a little two card combo. 6, 7 cards so far. Double Mehmet. Really, really nice card. Really, really nice card. There we go. Where we go. We have a Reaver. Lovely. Move 1 from a friendly creature to your pool. We have 1 capture here. So, obviously that's on taunt, so reap and gain another 1 there, so that's 2 in there. So this could be quite high on the expected Ember front. Beautiful. Good to see our friend Grim Reaper back here. Enters play ready. After reap, purge enemy creature and a friendly creature. Nicely there. However, I don't have many creatures so far, so obviously I had to purge him as well. So, but yeah, that's really cool. Just yeah, creature removal. 3, 6, 9, 2 more in Geistoid. Webster. I don't have this one. I haven't seen this one before. 8 taunt. Okay, here we go. Here's each damage on Webster. You may discard the top card of each player's deck with 8 power, and it's another Spectre as well. Yeah. Pods can't have too many creatures. No, you're right about that. And you know what? I can thin through my deck. Like the Mehmets are cool, but they're purgeable. There's a few other ones that are purgeable. We haven't even got to Mars yet as well. So Grim Reaper, and obviously like Grim Reaper, he's a target. He's a witch, so he's gonna be taken off as quickly as we can. So there we go. And then we have our last one, Winds of Death. Each player archives each creature from their discard pile. Destroy each creature. Ooh. So you archive. Everyone archives their discard pile, and then it's a board wipe. Death is only the beginning. This is fantastic, and this isn't common as well. Like that is a really fun Geistoid house, and we have two uncommons over here, and we have two rares. We have Fling and Final Refrain in Brobnar, which is great, and that Brobnar house is like crazy. But I'm also thinking like 8/4/4 after fight over there. 8/5. There's a lot of muscle here for that Final Refrain. Yeah, let's over the key abduction in Mars. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, to be fair, I'm a little bit gutted going in, finishing House Geistoid that I don't have another, Ecto Charge. This card over here that's going to upset a lot of people. So this is the other Grim Reminders deck I've got with just the Ecto Charge. I don't know how it found its way on top. Yeah. I'm not trying to wind up people at all, really, I promise. Okay, let's have a look at Mars. Mass abduction. Okay. Not a key abduction, it's a mass abduction. That's good enough. Put up to 3 damaged enemy creatures into your archives. But still, I've got one over there. I've got some damage over there. And obviously we have spot damage, deal 4 to a flank creature, deal 3 to a creature, 3 to... There's a good chance that mass abduction could be used, I think, in this deck. Deep Probe. Choose a house, reveal your opponent's hand, discard each creature of that house revealed this way. I mean, that pushes them out of being haunted. That possibly makes them haunted, depending on what's going on there. With Winds of Death, it's easy to pull 3 keys for key abduction. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's hope. Mass abduction was the rare. Deep Probe. Is key abduction a rare? So maybe we've missed out, but I don't know. But we have Deep Probe. Although we did actually have an uncommon Scrap Scoundrel. Oh no, it was a Maverick, so that's why that was over there. But that's the Deep Probe. It's helping them be haunted if they need to be haunted. But we'll see how important that is. Double Deep Probe. Okay. This is a disruption deck. I think that's the way we're gonna go. Jammer Pack. Creature gains your opponent's keys cost +2. I mean, we are really pushing this disruption here now, and we've got 1, we've got 2. At least two animals, 2 creatures with taunt. Then we have no key abduction. I'm afraid we're going into our commons. Distant Void Prober. This is a new card. I haven't seen this one yet. If you are haunted, your opponent's keys cost +3 during their next turn. Yeah. An enemy creature captures 1 from its own side. I do love that on a scrap. And I've got how many discard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I'm ever going to play this. I enjoy. I mean, to be fair, after Reap, opponent's keys costing +3. That's still pretty thing, but I think I'll be discarding this more than playing it. Don't believe your eyes. If you're haunted, a creature captures 2 from its own side. Yep. Otherwise, a creature captures 1. Yeah. So very important there that actually a creature just captures 1. Whereas obviously, if you're haunted, a creature captures 2 from its own side. So I take that as being the capture 1 is just normal capturing from your opponent. There. Grab a Jammer. Opponent's keys cost +1. Capture 2. I'm getting some good Ember control here. And taxing here. Mars first. Ready and use a friendly Mars creature. After Reap, capture 1. After Reap, yep, cool. Really bring the key cost up. For those 2, lovely. That's not too bad. Double Mars first. Very nice. Target inexistable. Play archive card from your discard pile. After reap, archive target. Archive this card. Okay, yeah. So you play it, reap, archive it, play, reap, archive, play, reap, archive. Obviously, with Mass Verse, you could most likely do it in the same turn. Terrible teammates. You may discard a non-Mars card. Pretty nice. Then, obviously, if you discard something with scrap, then that's pretty cool as well. I'm also kind of thinking BR Geist or yeah. There's a few things I could use that with. I think there with another discard icon. The last card is UFO. Discard card from top of your deck until you discard a Mars card or run out of cards. If you discard a Mars card, put this into your hand. A really quick way to get haunted. If I'm struggling, if I really need to get there. Yeah. So this deck can go kind of a little bit crazy. There, let's just do some quick analysis. Ember Pips 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 Ember Pips. That's that's pretty good. I think 16 Ember Pips themselves. That's pretty good. Nearly the 18 thing. Creatures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 creatures. That's good, but there's got a whole load of really fun actions. We've got basically get these 2 artifacts out, and we've got that's 2 Ember each turn. BR Geist, we got a ton of disruption. I think I'm really going to enjoy playing this deck. I think this might be one of my the decks I play a little bit more often. But then I'm only into the start of this. 2 artifacts. And then obviously like the highlights I think is Final Refrain with 13 creatures. Pretty good, but there's some pretty strong creatures, especially with some on-fight effects. And also, like, obviously, Grim Reaper being... Obviously, yeah, the Grim Reaper is another highlight. Grim Reaper's a common, though. That's going to be quite interesting. That's a common. I feel like Grim Reaper is going to be one of those... I mean, like, Infernus was at common as well, wasn't it? So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Cool. I mean, we can talk about these decks when we play with them. I am going to scan the deck, and I'm going to, so I can claim ownership. Then once I've done that, we're going to open up the deck with the possible Revenant in it. Yep, let me just give me 1 second there, and let's put a little bit more bass music up there. Gunnar, can you just kind of let me know what's the music level like? I've just turned it up a little bit. What's the music level like behind the voice? I don't want it to be too loud or too low. So yeah, let me know what you think there. I will scan this deck in now. There we go. There we go. No one can steal that now. Then let's go to the. I think that's this one. We'll refresh the screen, and we can have just a quick gander at that deck. as we prepare for the next one. So pretty stoked about that deck. That's a pretty good deck for a for my name deck. Subtle but there. Cool. Let's move it back down. It's really difficult. I really don't hear what you're hearing unless I'm going to be listening to it during my stream, which is strange, and I really wouldn't do that. Let's move that back down. There we go. Cool. Let's just refresh this. Okay. While that's refreshing and trying to get on there, let's come back here and open up another deck. Totally gonna cheat this. Waiting for paper packaging. Paper packaging would be amazing. Okay, we have Geistoid, Equidon, and more Brobnar. Who's hoping for an Ecto Charge? Cool. We have Stone Elf of the Palatine Speakeasy. One of those names that just doesn't make grammatical sense. That's fine. There we go. Let's cheat. We go. There we go. Let's move that off there. Let's put this deck over there. They're going to be playing there. Then we put this card up here, so we know what's going on. I don't know how I feel about the stuff, but we'll see. Do you know what? So the rares are on top of each house. So this time let's flip it over, and let's do the commons first, and we'll finish off with the rares for each house. So now we know that that's the case, and so we should go straight off. Wait, is that straight in with the Revenant? Straight away. Is that right? Wow, this is the Revenant straight away. So this is cool. So the Revenant, I really should have started the other way around. Never mind. I want to kind of see what the rares are as well. So this is an Awakenings deck with a Revenant, and this is the Revenant. It's an encounter golem, and it says hazardous 3. After you play an action card, put that card on the bottom of your deck from your discard pile. After you play an action card, put that card on the bottom of your deck from your... Oh yeah, because it goes into your discard pile. There it goes. Destroyed. If you are haunted, archive encounter golem. And so... Wait a second. So this is like every action card gets cycled back into your deck, right? Okay. That's really strong. Just thinking, like, if this doesn't get killed, it's got hazardous 3 as well. If this doesn't get killed, like, whoa. That's... Okay. Yep. Okay, let's put this one here. And go here. Wins, and then... Oh, man. Okay, so considering... Can you imagine this being on the board? You know, then I play Winds of Death. Okay. After you play the action card, goes on top of my deck. But obviously, this kind of goes. Each player archives each creature in the discard pile, and then it goes to the bottom. And then I know where it is. I know, and I can do it again. So Winds of Death in this deck again. I have a Webster. I have double Webster. Here, it's just the one. For each damage on Webster, you may discard the top card of each player's deck. So, like, Double Webster after fight. I can just really cycle through my deck and get winds of death out. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. This is gonna be like call your friends, get them into the stream, because when I get these two decks playing each other, this is gonna be a lot of fun. Touchstone after reap. If you are haunted, draw 2 cards. Otherwise, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Still, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna be kind of going through this deck quicker than anything so far. In here somewhere, if you're haunted, archive 2 cards from your discard pile. Otherwise, discard the top 5 cards of your discard pile. Just archive any 2 cards from your discard pile. Wow. Okay. BR Geist. Choose a creature in any player's discard pile. Just want to tell us about this. Play that creature as if it were in your hand. Really strong card. Tribute Collector, Taunt. Tribute Collector with 3 discard icons. This is a new creature, I haven't seen this before, the Tangler. After reach, stun a creature and each of its neighbours, scrap, stun a creature. Still getting your stuns. This is going to be discarded a lot, I think. And we have a Plough Sword. This is the first time I've seen this one. Action, put a creature in a discard pile on the bottom of its owner's deck. Put a creature in a discard pile on the bottom of its owner's deck. If you do, deal 3 to a creature. Okay. I mean, there's going to be like the speed that so far that I'm going to get through these decks. This deck is going to mean that this I can basically bring anything back into my deck. Oh, in a discard pile on the bottom of its own. I can stop my opponent being haunted there. Okay, double Plough Sword. Okay, and then we have Future is Past. Swap each player's deck with their discard pile. Shuffle each player's deck. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Future is Past with Winds of Deck. Future is Past, straight out. Each player archives. Oh no, I'm. Okay. I was thinking for some reason that Winds of Death was the Brobnar one. The final thing. What's that card called? Final Refrain. Okay. No, I'm disappointed. Here we go. Let's go into Equidon. But Future's Past. This is really good, especially with BR Geist. Loads of other stuff there. You can really plan around and really do a lot of stuff, a lot of damage there. Yep, sure. Siphonatarium. If you're haunted, gains taunt. If it's not destroyed, if it's not your turn, gain 2. I've seen that one. Rumor Sower. Opponent discards top card of the deck. Yep, and stun there. This is a new one. Ledgermane. It's enhancing. Play, return a damaged creature to its owner's hand. If you do, its controllers gain 1. Return damaged creature. Okay, so it's a little bit like the other one, but this is Ledgermane. Cool. Double Ledgermane. Gemcoat Bender. Gemcoat Bender. We've seen these before. If you haven't, you can pause the video. De-escalation. Destroy each creature. Opponent archives the top 3 cards of their deck. That's fine. It's a board wipe. It's the second board wipe of this deck, which is pretty cool. Scrap Scrounger, a non-Maverick version. Phobivore. While you're haunted, this creature cannot be used. I really like having that in a deck. Fortune Reverser. Destroy all the upgrades attached to this creature. Forbidden Tome. Each haunted player refills their hand to an additional one additional card during their draw card steps. So that's Forbidden Tome. That's the Logos something pit, isn't it? Yeah. that does that. And then we've got the Equira's Fulcrum. At the end of each player's turn, they may gain 1. If they do, their opponent draws 2 cards. Ooh, that's a really, really nice rare. End of each player's turn, they may gain 1 Ember. If they do, their opponent draws 2 cards. Hollow Pit. Thanks, Gunnar. Okay, let's see Brobner. Let's see what Brobner has in store for it. I want to open all these decks now. I've forgotten how fun it is to open these decks like this. Okay, Soul Bomb. If you're haunted, deal 4 to each creature. A lot of damage here. Memorize the Fallen. Each player loses equal to the number of creatures in their discard pile. What have I got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 so far. Okay. Heavyweight Morik. Double Heavyweight Morik. Just splash back 2 or scrap. Deal 2 to one of mine, one of theirs. Fiery Yark. Destroy an enemy creature and a friendly creature. You may repeat this effect as many times as you like, as long as it's possible to repeat the entire effect. Was this in... I mean, yeah, this is the big scaling Ember control, which is really cool. Now, Fiery Art, play destroy an enemy creature and a friendly creature. Was this in Winds? I really can't remember if this was actually in Winds of Exchange or not. But I feel like it was. Down to size. Cacophonous Route. Ready and arrange a creature and each of its neighbours. That's a double. Cacophonous Riot. Yeah. Maybe I've seen this spoiled. Maybe that's why. Maybe I've seen this spoiled. Smith, gain 2 if you control more creatures than your opponent. We know that one. I don't know why I read it out. Follow the leader for the range of the turn. Each friendly creature may fight. Yeah. Splash attack 2. What fight effects? Webster. Wow. Whoa. Getting Webster to fight out of house. Okay. Bouncing Death Cork. That's what I'm trying to... That's why I recognise it. Crim Tooth Torch. We've seen this one. But after fighting mage, each of Crim Tooth Torch's neighbours. And then we have Concussive Transfer. And to deal all the damage out amongst... 3 damage to a creature and distribute all damage on all creatures among all creatures. I do like this. I really do like this one as well. So let's do a quick analysis of this card. Ember Pips, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's bring back to this view. Sort the lighting out a little bit there. It's not kind of perfect view, but and the camera's a little bit better on the other one, but okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 Ember Pips. Okay. Ember Control. What do we have? Capture 1. Steal 1, steal 1 if they survive. Memorize the Fallen obviously is the big one that we need to be aware of. Gain 2. Okay, you've got Steel, you've got the big one, and you've got that one capturing. Apart from that, there is no other Ember control on this deck. There is ways to gain Ember. Destroyed gain 2. Gain 1, opponent takes 2. Okay, sure. So not going to be a huge amount of Ember. It's not going to be as quick as the other one, is my feelings. I can return a damaged creature to my hand, and then obviously if it's in there I can play it again. Obviously the Gemcoat vendors, I can kind of keep them fresh after I use them. Steal 1, deal 1, and then, you know, bring them back. So I've got some gaining. So I've got some Ember generation here, but I've also got a lot of disruption as well. So 2 quite disrupted decks with a lot of damage, stunning up here. So I don't know about you, I'm ready to play some KeyForge and see how we get on with these two decks. So yeah. Cool, let's put that there. Let's put this here. Let's do a quick shuffle of those. Let's put the product at the end there. Then check the battery. We're still good on that one. Okay, so Gunnar, you haven't seen this yet, unless you've seen my other one before. This obviously is the top view. However, I have one view here, which is Henry and Edward, and I need to get rid of this one. I replaced that out. So this is like Henry and Edward's deck, and then I have, whoa, okay, I switched out the Reminders logo for the full one not long before the stream. So and then so we have that. Now here we have okay, that's a little bit untidy, but never mind. We have a hand cam down here. We have player 2, and we have player 1. So this is a little bit of fun I've been having with playing some there, but both of the times you will be able to see my hand. You'll be able to see the cards. I'm just going to kind of point. Seeing me is a little bit less important now, and seeing the cards is a little bit more important, a lot more important. So we will do that. Let's put those cards over there. Let's get our keys out. Red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue. There we go. We have our. I don't remember seeing chains in this, so I will get chain trackers out if and when I need them. And then we have our ember at the top here, and I'll leave that over there. I may even put it at the top, but we'll see how we go. And then I'll kind of move this camera around here so that you can see my hand. Let's try to take a few cards. You can see my hand, and I'll just kind of point it towards the camera a little bit there. But the important thing is we can see the cards, we can see everything. So hopefully we'll be able to see, you'll be able to see this from the player's perspective. Yeah, this one over here is probably not needed. You're right. So you just kind of get to see a little bit of what I'm doing, so we can get rid of that. Or do you know what, Gunnar? If you want, I can just kind of point this at my new inside my new PC. Oh, oopsie. So you get to see that one. Just what I'm setting up. Kills Dogma. Man, you've got a good memory, man. I didn't even remember that. I didn't even remember that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and be as fair as we possibly can. There we go. So, more blue colour. Yeah, it's meant to be white. I tried to go for as white as I could, but obviously, like cold LEDs are, you know, it looked a bit bluer, so it turns out bluer on the side. Yeah, can't do much about that. Okay. Do you know what? I am just gonna put that up there, and we will turn this off and make the hand cam bigger and line up there. Do the same with player 2. There we go. Only Kokoma's upgrade is the only one. Is that the only card that has chains in Grim Reminders in total? Oh well, I needed to. That's quite interesting. Obviously, this takes a little bit of time to set the decks up. Brand new decks. I really want to obviously give them a fair shuffle. I'm not going to sleeve them. They're good, then they're good, but that's fine. But obviously sleeving takes a long time. But it does feel weird having Grim Reminders like so soon. Like there's so many Winds of Exchange decks that I haven't played yet. I've got so many Worlds Collide decks I haven't played yet. Gonna, yeah, the 100 that you gave me, or that I essentially I bought them off you, but you know they were so cheap. But like, yeah, so many decks I haven't played yet. But it's new, it's fresh. KeyForge is alive. Okay. I am going to call it from this side over here. I'm going to get rid of the Menagerie logo because we don't need to see Menagerie logos, and we are going to say call Forged for this side. It was unforged. And so first player will be the Awakenings deck. So it's name deck versus Awakenings deck. The way this goes is I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll check the first player turn first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time I played, I kind of thought way too much about what was happening. So for this, we'll have to take things a little bit quicker. I've got a bigger Equidon hand here. Future is Past as an opening card would actually be pretty good. Just to see what that's like. Yeah, why not? So we will not mulligan this side. And then this side, obviously, we have Haunted House. It's good to start with. That's not too bad to start with. The Phantasmal Visit, Jammer Pack. This is this is the final refrain being so late. This is not a card I want in my opening hand. So I'm going to mulligan this. So I'm not going to think too much about this. Your predictions, the name deck. Yeah. I think so too, because I think this is a very good deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thunderdale, Phantasmal Visit, BR Geist, and a Haunted House as well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. If we're going to go Geist Toys first, do more discarding. Yep, cool. Happy with that. I'm going to leave those. I'm going to leave my hand on the side here, just so you can see for player one side. Leave the hand on the side here. Just double check we're not getting too much glare. There's a little bit of glare off these cards, but I can't really do much. We still need to see the other cards, but we'll kind of do a glare check there. Player 2 will be starting, and the one card we will play, we kind of have to do this. Swap each player's deck with their discard pile. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is not currently in the discard pile. So we move that over to the discard pile, and we end our turn. Future is Past goes on the top there. Now let's just see, did we actually have anything to do? To be fair, it's probably a bit wasted. There isn't really much stuff that actually is going to happen with the discard pile. I just wanted to do that first turn Future is Past thing. That's a really dumb move. What the hell? I mean, I didn't even see what the cards were. Like, that's a really, really dumb move. Future is Past first turn when you haven't got anything in your hand to actually do with it. What I will be doing though is playing Plough Sword. I'm passing my turn. Put a creature action. Put a creature in discard past the bottom of his deck. There we go. Let's not play stupid. Let's actually play normally. Let's go over here. We have player 1. This I don't want to play yet. That is going to be good for later, but obviously I can play that anyway. Haven't got this couple, so I think we'll start off with a Thunderdell so that we can make the most of other stuff. Not looking at the top card of the deck. Ready the creature, and go back over to player 2. Player 2 has, I think we're going to go with Equidon because there's so much in Equidon that we can do here. So we're going to get Ember, so we're going to go with a Phobivore on him, gaining 1 Ember. So let's go back to. We will play first. We'll play Fortune Reverser, and then we'll play Phobivore. So text box is blank, except for traits, and while player 1 is haunted, or name deck is haunted, that creature can't be used. And then we'll finish off with a thing, and I'm going to keep the board wipe for later because I don't want them to do too much just yet. 1, 2, 3 into hand. There we go. Move back over to player 1. Okay, so this isn't bad. This could be a quick game. Cool, fair enough. Obviously, VR Geist I will wait for, but I kind of think we kind of need to play out the double haunted house, and then we will stun and exhaust him, and I gain Ember for that. That goes over there. And again, BR Geist is such a good card, I'm going to wait for it for later. 6 in hand, 3 drawn, back to player 2. Future is, yeah, of course I've got Futures past it. I've got BR Geist as well. No creatures in discard piles just yet. I'm going to go Geistoid, I think, at these guys, so like BR Geist, maybe I can use that later. No, I think Brobnar's the way to go. I've got a lot of good stuff in there, so I'm going to go Grim Torchtooth and then play that one there. For the 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, draw 2 cards, ready and ready. Okay, there we go. Back over to player 1, and I picked up a down to size. I picked up a Blunderbore and a Mamet. I think the big thing I kind of want to do is destroy stuff. That Grim Torchtooth doesn't look too good, so I'm gonna. Oh no, these were ready. Sorry, I'm gonna call Brobnar. And I'm going to play a down to size for 1 Ember, and I'm going to choose the Grim Torchtooth to end the turn. 1 power, 0 armor. I'm then going to play Blunderbore, drawing a card, and I get my Mass Abduction. And then I will fight into Grim Torchtooth, killing him, and 1 damage coming back onto him. Splash attack doesn't happen because I'm not haunted yet, so I can use it. And that's the end of my turn. Draw a card. Back to player 2. I realise right now I don't want to play Future is Past. Because that will mean that he can gain the 2 ember from the haunted house. However, I can get there quicker myself. So maybe I will discard that one now. So I will go for Geistoid now. Play after reap, creature captures 1. No. Creature captures 1, Jason. And then I get to discard 3 cards, so I will discard 1, 2, I want to keep that one, so I discard that one. I can play it with Geist. 3. There we go. Then we play Geist for 1, and then I will choose. Yep, I'm going to choose Webster. Also has taunts. And that goes over here. Okay, that's left in hand. 1 card left in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's what I have to do now is 4 in discard. Player 1. Also got Geist. the opponent has some stuff in their discard. I got Grim Reaper. I don't know that he's got a board wipe, so that will probably end up being played. Let's just do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Before I do this, I've realised I had Plough Sword. And I will use this one. I realise I probably should have done this. Is to put a creature. I want to be. Do I need to be haunted? No. I'm not going to use this one. I probably should. Let's try by not using it. And forget that and go back over to player 1. There we go. Let's keep going. Cool. Let's play Geist for 1. And I get to discard. I will discard him. He's probably the worst card there. It's a good card, but yeah. Choose a creature in any haunted player's discard. I will not be playing that. Let's play. Cheers, man. Thanks for joining. Yep, check back in. You'll see how it goes later. Oh no, I will play that one. For that one, then I can play. I can discard that one as I was going to. That was there. Then I will play this one. Archive the top card of your discard pile. And then I will play the Grim Reaper over here. Not haunted yet, but I've got them out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, handful of Brobnars, nearly. 3 and 3s actually. I've got lots of stuff I want to do. I can do some destruction. Okay, let's do Brobnar. Not quite haunted yet, but nearly. I will play concussive transfer, dealing 3 to a creature, 3 to the Grim Reaper, or maybe not. Do 3 to Blood Boar. Play him, destroy an enemy creature, and I think so I'll destroy Grim Reaper, and I will destroy yep, heavyweight Morik. And that's it. Well, I could keep going. Destroyed our card of your deck. That's the Grim Reaper. I don't want to do that, so I will play the Smith to gain 3. And go into check. Okay. There's obviously there. If you're haunted, am I haunted yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, no, 3 away. 2, 3, and 4. Hey guys, thank you for stopping in. Just seeing we got a new viewer coming in. Say hi, how's it going? Good to see you. We are currently playing my name deck, and I realised I didn't do that. My name deck on this side. Versus my Awakenings deck on this side, and this Awakenings deck does have the Revenant in, which is a really fun one. So this is what's happening. The this side, this is in check. So player 2 is in check, but this side probably, when they get haunted, there's a lot of stuff that can actually happen on player 1 side, so that's there. Go back up to player 1 side, and this is how we are playing. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for joining us here. This is basically just what's going on now. On this side, I have another Mamet. But one thing I kind of really want to be able to do. I got Double Deep Probe, which is pretty cool actually, but it will make my opponent haunted. It's not that big a deal, and I can get I can get through my deck a bit quicker as well, actually. Yeah, I think I'll do that just to kind of catch up a little bit. I don't have any damage to do that one or that one, but that's fine. I will play a Deep Probe, which gains me 1, and I get to capture 1, and I will capture on that big boy. Reveal your opponent's hand. Oh no, choose a house, sorry. Now, this is a bit of a tough one to play, like, you know, in person like this. But looking at what they've played, if I know they've played a lot of Brobnar and everything, they've probably got a lot of Equidon in there. So yeah, this is the discard pile. They've probably got a lot of Equidon in the house. So I will choose Equidon and see. So 1, 2, 3 Equidon. Yep. Reveal your opponent's hand. Discard each creature of that way. Okay. There are no creatures, but I can obviously see that that's what they have in their hand. Okay, great. So, but I gained the 1, I did that. I can play another Deep Probe, calling Geistoid because I know what's in their house. I make them discard the Touchstone. Not quite haunted yet. Way to go. I will play the Mass Abduction. There's no damaged enemy creatures, but that's okay. I need to get through my deck. And I can then capture 1. Another creature captures 1. So I can take my opponent off of check. That's what player 1 has left in hand. I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. And over to player 2, who has a messy board. Doesn't forge, and has less cards to play with now. I could stop both of us. Winds of Death. To take us both off of... I think Geistorb might be the better way to go here, because there's 1, 2 creatures that will get archived a little bit further away, but we get to clear the board. But maybe I don't really want to clear my board just yet. So yeah. I'm not cheating, I promise. Cool. Get out for bin time. Now, Legerdman. Return a creature to his owner's hand. If you do, return a damaged creature to his owner's hand. If you do, its controller gains 1. I don't really... I mean, I get the Ember, they get the Ember. Don't know if I really want to give them that. I gain 2, and so I know there's more chance of me being able to forge. I get through my deck quicker, and I get to haunt it. So that's probably actually the best thing to do. I will play Legademan. And I will return this creature to the owner's hand. They gain 1. And then I'm just going to destroy the de-escalation actually, because I think this should mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm now haunted, which means that I can unstun, finish my turn, ready, and then draw up to 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that was I think important to do that, but that's okay. So he will forge his yellow key. Colours obviously don't matter here. 6 Ember. Then it is player 1's turn, where I'm over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 cards away to be able to use Haunted House. My hand looks like this. 7 cards, 2 Brobnar. Also Winds of Death in hand. Maybe I'm the one that wants to play this now. Yeah. And that's what I have in my hand, so I will pick up my archives and I will call House Geistoid. I will start off by playing Winds of Death. So Winds of Death, each player archives. No. How is that going to work? How can I play Winds of Death? No, that's fine. No, because I can play one of those cards. That's fine. Yeah, I will play Winds of Death. Each player archives a creature from their discard pile. Player 2 can go and do theirs first. Archive. No longer haunted. So there's player 2 ready, and I get to archive Grimwing Reaper and the target's Zissadil, whatever his name is. There. Destroy screen. Okay, the thing I should have done first is Reap with him, so I will do that because that was just bad play. Destroy each creature. Goes up there. 1 and 2 goes there. They go back over there. I get that, and then these get destroyed. Winds of Death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will now play BR Geist, gaining 1. I will then discard a card, and I think I will discard. I've got the artifacts out, so I could probably discard Scrap Scrounger, and then BR Geist will be there. Now I can use the Omni effect of these two, gaining 1 each. Now I'm haunted. I'm going to now play. Oh, sorry, BR Geist. Sorry, I need to actually do the effect on BR Geist. Choose a creature in a discard pile. Play that creature as if it were in your hand. So I'm going to actually take my opponent's. I'm going to take my opponent's Webster or Tribute Collector. I'm going to take the Tribute Collector. Now, if I do that, I have to play it as if it was in my hand, so I'd have to use I have to discard 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. I've already got a tribute collector actually. You know what? Let's play the Webster out. So if it was in my hand, I will play out the Mamet, archive the top card of your discard pile. VR Geist comes back. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking the fun that we have there. Then I will play Tribute Collector out there to capture 1. Friendly creature capture. Yeah, he can capture 1. That's fine. So 5 Ember. I couldn't get the last one, but that's okay. End turn. 1, 2, and 3. That was a pretty good turn. Back over to player 2. Try to get the suddenly ended up being some glare on these, but maybe that is the most ideal there. Okay. Player 2. What can player 2 do now that I've got what's in this player's hand? A lot of Equidon. That's a shame I don't have that one. Wait a sec. Reset that one. I could just destroy their creatures as well. They will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 still haunted. They're still haunted. They're haunted anyway. That doesn't make a difference. Get Gemcoat vendors out there, or I can just destroy everything. I should look at my archives as well before I make a decision. No, maybe I want to leave those there for now, and I'm going to go Equidon and get through my deck a bit quicker. Do you know what? I forgot about Forbidden Tome. 7th card. There we go. Let's play the Fulcrum. At the end of each player's turn, they may gain 1. If they do, their opponent draws 2 cards. 1 and 2. That was there. Sorry, I gain 1. That. Oh, I forge. Wow, I forgot how to play this game. 6 Ember. There we go. Action steal 1. There we go. And that's all I will do. I could Omni if you're haunted. Am I haunted? Yeah, I think I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Deal 4 to each creature. Destroy Soul Bomb. Omni if you want to do 4 to each creature. Do a 3 to a creature. Could do both and get rid of that. Bring him down a bit there. At least my creatures will survive. Yep. Put a creature in a discard pile. the boss. So I will do that one to put Scrap Scrounger on the bottom of his deck. And then I will deal stopping him from being haunted, I think. Yeah. Then I will deal 3 damage to him, who actually... Oh, yeah. He has Taunt. I had that the wrong way around. I'll destroy him, and then discard the top card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No longer haunted. No, should not look at those just yet. And then deal 4 damage, 4 damage. I won't do that one, but yeah, that. Let's undo that. I can't do that. Yeah, he is. I'm running out of house. I'm going the wrong house. Sorry. That's all I'll do. I won't do anything else. I will ready, and draw up to 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At the end of my turn, I will not choose to gain 1 because I'm not going to be going to check. So yeah, there's no point. Cool. Player 1. So this is my hand. Mars first, but I think Brobnar is the way to go. Let's get a battle line out. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with. I'm actually gonna stick with Geistoid. Gonna have some fun here. I'm gonna one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gain 1 and 1. Before I do anything, I'm haunted, so that's the simple thing. I'm then going to fight into him, killing him, and I have then 5. I have 6 damage. After fight, you may discard the top card for each damage, so I will be discarding 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so these are what I'm discarding. Final refrain, that's a shame. From the top of my deck, stay haunted. Whoever over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards discarded from the top of the deck. So he will. His haunted days are numbered. Then I will fight. No, I will reap for 1, and I will try and move the lighting so you can see the cards. I will. Try and play that there. Cool. And I will reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still got 7. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Nothing changed in my hand, but that's okay. Now I'm in check. Name deck is in check. And then we're now here with we of course we have to play Encounter Golem with a big Geistoid hand. Yeah. I'll check the archives, see if I can do anything at all. Nope. And I think let's go back over to player 2. I'm meant to be playing with player 2 here. I think my big Memorize the Fallen. Yep. The big thing was gone. The big artifact control was gone, so there we go. Now, Winds of Death now could be really interesting. Now I want to go Geistoid and clear the board. I will go Geistoid. I'll put the reach out there. I will put a creature in a discard pile. On the bottom of its owner's deck. Nice thing here is that bottom of the deck is the top of the deck, so I can put a good creature here. Do Webster. Oh, there we go. Bottom of the deck. Then I will play. Actually, do you know, I'll do, and I'll deal 3 to a creature. 3 to him. He dies. For the creature, what else do I want to bring out now? So I had there we go, Tribute Collector. Knowing what's going to happen, I need to bring Tribute Collector back out. Then I will deal 3 damage to him. That's 1 damage in order, but he's going to die anyway. Then I'm going to play Winds of Death. Each player archives each creature from their discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With my discard pile. The nice thing here is I think is that I'll probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Destroy each creature. Destroyed. Now, when there's destroyed, that means this is then archived. That's his creature, which means he's archived. And that goes back. Goes in there. 1 and 2. Actually, Actually, if I don't play that, then I have 4 in hand. So the way it should go, I ready my creatures and then I draw up to 6. Because I'm haunted, I get to go around. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. If for those of you who, yeah, have made it this far, I go back and doing this. Draw one more card, and then I go into, yeah, player one's turn. So player 1, who there's a big glare on the card. Sorry about that. We'll try and do a little bit like that as well, but that's fine. It's the deck that's a bit glary. I'm definitely haunted. I can definitely forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So name deck, Gunnar, you're right. Name deck is looking very strong, and I think I'm gonna have to go Brobnar here. And in my archives, I have 1 Brobnar. There's no point in picking up my archives just yet, so that's fine. Now, the unfortunate thing is I can get rid of this encounter golem. But I wanted to kind of see how that works. But you know, let's play the game. I will play Blunderbore and draw 1. Double Mars first. Don't have any Mars. Well, I got a Mars creature here, so I can do that. I will choose an enemy creature to get 1 and 1. I will get 1 for that and deal 4 to him, making them lose 1. Then the other thing I can do a play heavyweight Morik, and I can't get enough Ember anyway. Oh no, I could do it anyway. So I will discard that card, and then obviously I am still haunted for now. 1 and 2, and I can get into check for the name deck to win, depending on what the other guys can do, but it's not looking good for the Awakenings deck. Go back over to player 2. I mean, yeah, Tribute Collector. I think that's what I need to do. I'm not going to last long, but you know, I will play a okay. Webster and draw. We should have got that there. That's another Brobnar. Play a Tribute Collector, capturing 1 on Webster. and discarding it. Now that has scrap, so I'll discard him so I can stun him, meaning I don't lose any ember. I'll also discard those two as well, so that's there, and then I will play BR Geist for the 1. Choose a creature in any discard pile. There we go, and play that creature as if it were in your hand. And obviously that's after you play an action card. I've already played it, but yeah, put that card in the bottom of your deck into this one. So I managed to get him back out from the BR Geist. It was a lot of fun there. Still alive. Oh, hang on. Creature in a discard pile to deal 3 to a creature. I can't kill anything. It's not haunted, so I won't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Not haunted. Wait a second. I am haunted. I should pick up another card. I didn't pick up actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Last chance saloon before. Go back to player 1. Great, cool. So this is the end game. I've got 5 ember on player 1. Player 2 has 1 key and 2 ember. I will pick up my archives because I know I have 2 Maskers already in hand. So I've got a pretty big hand here for player 1. Let's try and direct that where we can do that. So grab a jammer, Mars first. Play, archive a card. Yep, that's cool. I think that's the best way that I want to do this. To be fair, the first thing I need to do though is just gain 2, and which means I've probably won as the name deck side. These, the haunted house, these have double haunted house if you're haunted game 1. So this is just crazy good. I will play Grabber Jammer, having to discard it as anything else scrap. No. Concussive transfer I don't need right now. Opponent's keys cost +1. Play archive a card from your discard pile. Now what I would do with this, it doesn't really matter now, is I would take Final Refrain and archive that. Obviously I won't get to play it. However, I will go Mars first to ready and reap. So again, 1 ember for Mars first, 1 ember for reap, and I capture 1. And I get a second. Have a second Mars first. So I play that out. Gain 1. Ready. Reap with him to gain 1. And then archive him. So this kind of is game over. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a... However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to pick up 1, I will still be haunted. So if I don't play this, I will still be haunted. And next turn, which, unless he does something which stops me from winning, then I still have there and I'm still haunted. So, yep. Cool. This name deck is actually a lot of fun. A really fun deck, and we'll have a look at that when we're done. Let's just see if player 2 can stop them from winning. What he would need: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To be fair, I do have the only card that can possibly do this now. Each player loses Ember equal to the number of creatures in their discard pile. Let's see. If I go Brobnar, I think I'll play this because I kind of have to play this if I'm staying in the game. I'll play this card. So here we go. Memorize the Fallen. Let's stick that one there just so we can all see that it's there. I will lose 1 over here. Player 1 will lose all their Ember because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22. I would lose 22 Ember with this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Ember I lose from Memorialize the Fallen. That is a very good time to have picked up this card. I didn't realise I had it because I'm I'm drawing blind. There we go. Okay, fair enough. I may actually need to use these cards after all. I will then play Follow the Leader. For the names of the cards, each friendly creature may fight. Great. I can draw a card. And then I will choose an enemy creature. That creature is going to have 1 power, 0 armor, and I will obviously choose that one. It will be tagged for that, and I will gain a number. There we go. I have nothing else I can play, no other cards I can play, but all my creatures can, of course, fight. So he will fight into Tribute Collector. Is 1/0, so takes nothing. He dies. Friendly creature captures 1. Can't capture. Oh, wait a second. After you play an action card, put that card on the bottom of your deck from your discard pile. Both of these will go on the bottom of my deck in 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I'm on the role player. There we go. 3 there. So, for those of you who've just joined us, you've just missed a kind of a Hail Mary thing. This is the Revenant card that I have in this Awakenings deck. I was about to lose. Player 1 over here had 11 Ember in check. Then I played 1, 2. I just put these 3 cards in the bottom here. So what this does is that when you play an action card, you put that card from the bottom on the bottom of your from your discard pile. I've just played. First of all, I played Memorialize the Fallen over here. I have 22 cards in my discard pile. Lost all my Ember. That goes there. So that because of the Spectre, that goes towards my discard pile. Then play Follow the Leader down to size. They also go to the bottom of my discard pile because of them. So they will be, cycled through, of course, and I can get there more quickly. Yeah. Now, because what I'm going to do is go. Webster is going to fight into him. He will take 6 damage back. I did this on the other side. 6 damage back to go and kill him. This says after 5 each damage creature, you may discard the top card of each player's deck. Now I don't need to do that to player 1. Player 1 already has that. So come back to player 2, and I can discard the top 6 decks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leaving 5 cards. Third card down is that other one there. So he is exhausted, and then for him, he can't do a whole lot of stuff there. He is I'm haunted right now, so that's fair enough, and I will just reap with him to finish off the turn. I can put a creature in a discard pile. Let's do this. Put a creature in a discard pile on the bottom. So that's this one here. I will put a creature in a discard pile on the bottom of Plough Sword. And then to deal 3 to a creature, and I'll do that twice. So 1, 2 Geistor creatures. Go to the bottom of my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No longer haunted. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures in my discard pile from an earlier Winds of Death. So 2 there, and I'll deal 2 to this creature. Going over here, and we are done with the turn. 3, not so far behind now. And then I'm not haunted, but I get to pick up 2 cards, 1 and 2, which is okay. And Winds of Death is back. Player 1. Okay, so this is taking this game just went a little bit longer, which is fine, and I'm happy about that. UFO, great. My archive looks like this. Final. I kind of have to play Final Refrain here. So because I've got 1 discard, but that's fine. I will play Final Refrain. I will pick up my discard pile. Final Refrain, this is a really, really fun card if you're watching here. Put each creature from your discard pile into play ready, then fight with them 1 at a time. Destroy each creature put into play this way. So, the important thing here though is that I have the 2 haunted houses. I'm haunted. I will use these to gain 1 each. I will then play... I'll play a Headhunter. I'll discard a Headhunter, sorry. I will then play my Final Refrain. Here we go. 1 damage to him, I guess. They're all going to die anyway. So I get to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 creatures on my battle line. Can I reap with these afterwards? Put them into play ready, then fight with them 1 at a time. Okay, I can see there's a couple of you watching. Can I reap with these? I wonder if I can reap with these. Right, however, here we go. Thunderdell. I'm putting them into play ready, so reap. Play effects don't happen. I'm not really sure. They're going to be coming in and fighting, so you know that's okay. Now, I guess they come in, put them into play ready. Oh no, to be fair, this effect is still happening, so I have to destroy them before they can reap anyway. So, you know, that's that happening there. So, which ones of these do I want to fight? Hey Algon, hey, nice to hear. Yeah, you've just missed a pretty insane turn before. My name deck, player 1 here, was about to win. However, my Awakenings deck has the memorialized the fallen, and I have everything in my discard pile. So I lost all 11 ember while I was in check to win the game. So the Awakenings deck has just come back in here. So you fight with all, you destroy them. Final refrain. So like I say, what I say, you destroy each of these before the effect, as the effect finishes. So I can't reap with anything. However, what can I gain? I can do after fight, gain 1. So I will fight into Tribute Collector. He will take 5. He'll take 3 damage, and I gain 1. And he takes 4 back, but he will, let's do it properly, he will die anyway. 4, 3, so he dies. Any more after fight effects? After reap, after fight, if friendly creature captures 1, there's no point. After fight, after reap, capture 1. After fight, if you're haunted, your opponent loses 2. Great. 6 into Webster, he dies, get the 1. He dies, opponent loses 2. I also got double haunted house in my name deck, which is Henry Edward of the Arena, named after my kids, and I completely forgot I did that, so it was a nice surprise when I picked it up today. I will also, oh yeah, my Revenant was this card, Encounter Golem. After you play an action card, put that action card at the bottom of your deck from discard pile. This was out when I played the memorizing thing, so that's kind of back in there. If you're haunted, archive Encounter Golem. So I think I am now. I really can't remember. Splash attack 2, heavyweight into Morik into him, and then he will do damage, and so I basically kill everything because I put the 1 on Encounter Golem. He goes there. He's there, and nothing else can happen. So all of these are destroyed. That's a pretty fun thing to see. The final refrain, Brick Nasty. Final refrain comes out. I say it's Brick Nasty because I'm pretty sure on the artwork of Final Refrain that is Brick Nasty there. So cool. That was fun. I didn't need to do that, but I did it because it was fun. I did it because I wanted to. 1, 2, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The fun thing is now I'm still haunted, and I still don't have to pick up cards, which means my haunted houses are still gonna give me Ember, depending on what these guys are gonna do. Although I know that he's gonna be picking up the thing soon. 1, 2. Let's go over to player 2. Yeah, this is a longer game. No, there's no creatures to do this. However, I can pick up my archives because I have 9 creatures in my archives. And there we go. Yeah. So I will choose Equidon. 1, 2, 3, 4 Equidon creatures. No. Let's go Brobnar. Let's pick up my archives and we'll choose Brobnar. Because I can use Smith and I've got the guys out there. Oh, got a lot of cards here now. Do action steal. I'm gonna choose Brobnar. I'll probably choose Brobnar next turn anyway. So I will choose Equidon. I will go Equidon, I know that the card is the top card of this deck. So yeah, I want to do that. So Legendarian, De-escalation. There we go. So De-escalation I will keep. Just which creature your opponent archives top. I don't want to do that. trying to get the quickest way for me to get that. Okay, play him. Play Gemcoat Vendor, Scrap Scrounger, and a Rumour Sower. There we go. Whew, this is so many cards in hand now. Now, to be fair, the Scrap Scrounger I really don't care about. Nothing's damaged, so I will play him for the Ember. I'll play for the Ember. I'll put them on Scrap Scrounger. And I'll play, to be fair, on my own, I'll play that one first for the Ember. The Phobivore. And then I'll play the Fortune Reverser on there, destroying that one and gaining one for that as well, because I've got a Brobnar where I'm going to probably destroy my own. I'll do that, and oh wait a second, destroy each creature. No, I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm actually going to discard the de-escalation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My Fulcrum doesn't. I could do that one. Now I can actually do a bit of aggression on the name deck here. It acquires Fulcrum in this place. At the end of each player turn, they may gain 1 if they do. Their opponent draws 2 cards. Now the fun thing here then is if I make player 1 draw the cards, he's got no deck, so I will no longer be haunted in my next turn. Bam, great. Let's do that. So I will gain 1. To do that and make me draw 2 cards, stopping myself being haunted, stopping name deck being haunted. Which, yeah, I wasn't prepared for this. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't prepared that this was going to happen. I thought this was I thought this would be a lot quicker game, but apparently this Awakenings deck is actually pulling it out. Might be different in other people's hands, but there we go. Draw 2 cards and see what happens there. Cool. I don't draw. Obviously, I have the Forbidden Tome. Haunted players can draw an extra card, and I'm ready to actually move on. Not in check. We'll see what happens, and we'll go back over to player 1, who is no longer haunted. However, I do have a UFO, which could get me haunted quite quickly. A Webster, Junk, Restoration, Grim Reaper, Player Haunted Creature. Geist is a lot of fun. However, let's try and get haunted a bit quicker, because that's the way we're going to win this. I'll play him and I won't archive anything. I'll play the Distant Void Prober. Maybe I'll scrap him. Yeah, maybe I'll scrap him. I will discard him, making him... I kind of, seeing he's done that, that makes me believe that this guy is going to die soon. Although actually destroy it at a turn. Oh no, game 2. No, I want to probably hit him. He's probably going to try and destroy his own creature as well. But then I will play the UFO for 1. That's not in the discard yet, but we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just a Mars card? There we go. We'll do Mass Abduction coming into hand. Up to 3 damaged enemy creatures. Oh, wait a second. Oh yeah, okay, that's a shame. That's interesting. I didn't... Knowing what's got on the top of the other deck as the player 2, I really should have tried to draw that card. There's no damaged enemy creatures, but I'm going to play that to get to check. And how far away from haunted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so much closer to being haunted. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't pick up. Player 1 is in check. Player 2. What can player 2 do? To be fair, there is nothing in Brobnar or anything else that I have on my board that can stop player 1 winning, which means the only thing I can do, apart from Gemcoat Vendor, which means I'm going to have to do the action to steal 1 and deal 1 to himself. That's the only thing I could possibly do in order to do that. I will hit into. Okay, I will reap to stun. Oh no, wait a sec. To discard. There we go. Discard the top of the deck. That's good. Winds of Death. Rumour Sower. Yep, stun a creature. I won't stun no creature. I do get the 1. That text box is blank. He's haunted, so he's actually getting taunt. He will hit into him, taking 2 damage back, and I will just reap with him. Cool. Awakening's deck is doing a bit stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The annoying thing is that there's no scrap stuff here. I don't think. Can make him pick up, but I can't get to the top card of my deck, which is the big Ember Control. I know it's there because I did the thing to do it, and I remember the amount of cards that are there. So I know what that card is, but there's nothing to be able to do that. Which is a shame. I do have Winds of Death for next time, maybe. We'll see what happens, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do a huge amount. What is player 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite. Okay, let's do. Okay, let's reset and move over. Player 2 is now in check. Player 1's turn. Player 1 has a Webster, BI Geist, which is pretty cool. I've got 2 things that can help me. Yeah, final refrain again. There we go. No, I won't be doing that. I think if I just get to the end of this, I should win. I will start off with the Junk Restoration for 1. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Nope, 3 cards. And you can put 1 into your hand. I might as well keep Jammer Pack in my hand, doesn't really matter. I'm now haunted. I've already gained the 1 from that. I scrap a card, or I discard. Now I'm haunted 1 and 2, because these haunted houses give me 1 more. Play Webster and the Grim Reaper out, all the same way, and then I will play BR Geist for 1, scrapping that card, keeping final refrain in my hand because why not. Choose a creature in any haunted player's discard pile. Play that creature if it's in your hand. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna take the Revenant. Yeah. So I'm going to take the Revenant, counter Golem, So, you know, just because I'm going to play that here with Taunt as if it was my own. Just because I can. And there we go. And then I have one left there. He's going to go there. And then I have to draw up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Go back over to player 2. Anything that can make me draw. Oh. Now, do I want to gain 1? If he gains 1, this player 2 draws, but he doesn't need to, and I wouldn't want him to draw, so that would not be the way to go. Gem Coat Vendor Consult. I don't think there's a way that I can actually get anything else. I did have Touchstone. If you're haunted, draw 2 cards. But I need to be in Brobnar because that's what it's in. So unfortunately, he can forge, as he should do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But he can't use the memorializing stuff because I haven't managed my hand very well, but he could have also managed to get that to do that. So I will bring out, I got 9 Ember and there's nothing else I can do to stop, so that is a good game. Name deck wins it. Which is really exciting. 2 very fun decks, and I don't think I've had a lot of fun playing opening this Grim Reminder stuff, playing these Grim Reminders, like the different stuff that both of these decks could possibly do. Like player 2's deck, the Awakenings deck, that really made a huge come back, and actually, you know, there could be a way, this Memorializing Faith, which was, like I said, at the top of my deck, this could have done a lot of damage, and kept holding him off, and so this is such a huge card, and the fact it's a common as well, which is crazy good. There, so that's the case. That's there. Yeah. So. Really, really good decks. Really fun. Let's just player 1, Forge. 3 left over. Should have won. First victory for Henry Edward of the Arena. Double haunted houses. Both my boys have a haunted house each. That's so cute. The Revenant was pretty crazy in my Awakenings deck, so a lot of fun. Really pleased with how tonight went. Lots to discuss. Nordic KeyForge podcast we will probably be recording in the coming few in the next week, and I can talk about this a little bit more there. Lots to talk about in this deck in this set, but. Yeah, there we go. Thank you guys all for joining. Thank you for getting involved, joining me for today's stream, opening up my decks here. Grim Reminders is a lot of fun and actually really strong. Don't know if these are mid-tier decks. Don't know if they're good, but it felt like they could both pack a punch. I feel like it's got the AOA. The Age of Ascension feel to it, with kind of doing different stuff, different game mechanics, but you have a bit of power to go with it. There's more mechanics, and so I don't think you're going to get weak decks in Grim Reminders in this set. I think you're going to get a lot of decks that are fun and as a pilot, you really had to get to know. Like some major ascension decks, they were just bad. Yeah, they were just bad. Whereas this is like both of these decks could do really, really well, and one is probably on the paper like we thought that it was going to be a clear win for the name deck, but it wasn't. So anyway, thank you all for joining. Really appreciate it. I'll put these decks up in the Discord. I'll put a link to the Discord if you want to go in there. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching this after the fact. But yeah, so until then, I just want to say thanks a lot for watching, and forge on and prosper.